At the end of lesson 5, we have this result. So I have some scenes saved, so it's always useful to have a view of the model. That building back there is, we nicked it from City of Boston BRA building tiles, which you can use for your site context, 3D models of Boston buildings. I don't know how this happened, but somehow these voids filled in. It might have happened as a result of the transformation, the scale. Let's just check around the building there. All the openings are there. Okay. Close the group. So the building has this massive opening through the center of it. One way to deal with it, let's turn off guides for now. Hide guides. One way to deal with it is to subtract volume from the floors. So the shape of it is the distance between these points. There, it's about 35. So what I'm going to do, a dirty way to visualize that, is to let's go to X-ray mode, turn off the elevation mode, and just look at the plan view. And I see the building models, and I have to turn off some of these layers. Well, if I change the wire frame, I can see through it. So what I need is the outline of that void, and one way to do it is to hide all the current geometry except for the AutoCAD, and draw. These appear to be columns at the front and back of the building. The void itself is some interior walls there as well. Let's just really close from here. That is the exterior face, exterior wall outline to there. Because we're like wireframe, we can't see the face of it, we just create it. Did I not? So that volume doesn't begin at the first floor slab, but let's just say this is 100 feet. Triple click it and make it a component. So we don't want to subtract it from all of the floors, right? We just need to subtract it from the 2 and 3. There may be some system on the roof. You can see the building there might have some kind of greenhouse way up there. I'm not sure what's up there or whether anyone's been. But because this is a component now, I can adjust its height, component attributes. So, oops. Where did that go? Sometimes it draws these things off screen. So I'm gonna draw the Z coordinate and say, I don't know, 20 feet. So that raises it above the first floor slab, but it goes through the roof. One thing I could do is subtract using solid tools. Oops. Let me pause this and rehearse it, and then show you what we can do to subtract that volume from the floor. So here's the result we wanted. I'm going to undo through the steps. Basically, I took that volume, copied it, and in a series of pasting it in place. So I'm going to undo the steps. There's the volume before it's subtracted from the roof. There's the volume before it's subtracted from the third floor. There's the volume before it's subtracted from the second floor. So now I'm going to redo the steps. I moved the volume in the vertical direction, and then with solid tools, selected the volume, solid tool subtract, and then selected the second floor. Paste it in place. Solid tools subtract from the third floor. Paste it in place. Subtract from the roof. Let's turn off. Wire frame. So you start to get a sense of the volume that you're dealing with, the spaces that you're dealing with. You have these massive walls and a massive opening through the center of it, and the perimeter is littered with windows.